I started getting acne when I was 16. I literally had it all over my face. Generally, acne was, a disease that you were meant to fight against, right? इस सारे टाइम फ्रेम के अंदर मुझे नहीं पता था कि स्किन केयर भी कोई चीज़ होती. Assalamu alaikum everyone, my name is Yasmin Nasir and I'm the founder of Accufix Cosmetics. I wanted to use this opportunity to tell you why I started Accufix, kab shuru kiya, and essentially what my personal skincare journey has been. I started getting acne when I was 16. Usse pehle meri skin clear thi and all of a sudden it started and it got really bad. Matlab, I literally had it all over my face. Abhi bhi mere skin ke upar काफी ज़्यादा खड्डे हैं because of the severity of the acne that I had. And it persisted for 7 years. I come from a family of doctors. So naturally, doctors की कोई कमी नहीं थी. I showed a bunch of dermatologists. उसमें सारा process यही होता था. किसी ने antibiotic दे दी. उसके बाद वो खाई, 4 महीने खाई. Acne settle हुई, दवाई छोड़ी, and it comes right back. I went through a couple of courses of antibiotics and then finally I decided, this is not worth it because antibiotics have so many side effects that doctors don't really tell you about. They're really bad for your gut health, and now we know that gut health is linked to the health of your brain, it's linked to the health of everything in your body. And personally, for me personally also, they used to make me feel really lethargic, my complexion used to look grey. So after a couple of courses of those, I very quickly realized this clearly isn't a permanent fix. So I'm not doing this anymore. So even when a doctor would recommend it to me again, I would just be like, no, take it. So after going through a couple of courses of that, eventually one doctor put me on isotretinoin. I started that, and so I was supposed to be on a 10-month course because isotretinoin ka course generally is linked to your body weight. So based on my body weight and the dose I was taking, I was supposed to be on a 10-month course. And what happened was that a couple of maybe 2 weeks into it, I started realizing, I started getting extremely tired. Like, I'm generally a pretty fit person, but walking up and down the stairs would cause me physical pain in my legs. I also started getting really bad mood swings. And initially, I couldn't really figure out ke ho kya raha hai mere sath, right? Because all of these things felt really weird. I'm not generally a moody person. I don't really have any trouble walking up and down stairs. I'm quite young. I think after another 1 or 2 weeks of those symptoms, it certainly clicked that the medicine I'm taking probably is what's causing this, because I was familiar with the fact that isotretinoin has a lot of side effects. इसलिए मैंने बहुत अरसा actually नहीं खाई थी. A lot of doctors had recommended it before because my acne was so severe, but I had chosen to not go down that route because I knew that it's actually a chemotherapy drug. Skin cancers वगैरह के लिए कुछ इस्तेमाल होती है, and it has a lot of side effects. So I called up my doctor and I said, I have these symptoms and could it be the medicine? And the doctor very blatantly goes like, nahi, it couldn't be the drug. I've given it to so many people. And कोई हर लोग मुझे आके कहते हैं कि आपने दवाई दी उसकी वजह से हमारी बच्ची की शादी होगी. And I was like, so I decided that I'm not going to continue taking the medicine. And the side effects subsided within 1 or 2 weeks of actually taking them, because for me, my health was more important than the drug. What got me before this is ये सारे time frame के अंदर मुझे नहीं पता था कि skin care भी कोई चीज़ होती है. Generally, acne was, a disease that you were meant to fight against, right? Lekin while I was studying abroad, I actually went into this cosmetics ka store. And the sales girl over there actually gave me a really, really different perspective that no doctor or anyone had ever told me before. I feel like this was still the time frame where skincare hadn't become as popular as it is now. And she was like, your skin is so irritated. You really need something to calm it down. So she gave me a couple of products. मैंने कहा, what the heck, ले लेते हैं, इतनी चीज़ें try कर ली, ये भी कर लेते हैं. So she gave me a couple of products. And for the first time, और उसमें acne का product कोई नहीं था. So generally the ingredients that you associate with acne. And for the first time, the redness on my face actually went down because the products I'd been using thus far had been irritating my skin so much that instead of making things better, they were making it worse. So she gave me something that was completely not even meant for acne. They were just basically a general gentle cleanser and a moisturizer. And my skin, acne puri tarah theek nahi hua, I was still getting it. But it wasn't as angry and as bad as it was before. And that really opened my eyes to skincare. Acha, ye bhi koi cheez hoti hai that we can, that I can explore. So I was still abroad. I started ordering ingredients online and experimenting with myself. And that was my first foray into skincare. Did that for about 2 years. When I came back to Pakistan, the experiments continued. And essentially, the basic products that have been working for me, us point ke upar, I had started experimenting with salicylic acid and all as well. I decided to roll them out in a brand that was initially called Skin Solutions. So Skin Solutions fizzled out while I was still really small, primarily for like a minor technical reason. The name was already registered. It was like, I was very new to business and everything, didn't really know a lot. And some other brand already had the name. They had a similar name. So I had to kind of change the name and start from scratch anyways. So I decided to completely rebrand and go with Accufix Cosmetics. Some of the products that I had Skin Solutions ke time pe are still there. So the salicylic acid cleanser and the moisturizer, to be specific. Skin Solutions had a really small product lineup. So started with that, and alhamdulillah, the journey so far has been great. Right now, you can go on the website. We've significantly expanded our product lineup, the skin concerns that we're dealing with. In order to further solidify everything that I had learned about skincare and formulation and hair, I decided to go through with a diploma from the UK, a cosmetic science diploma that teaches you end-to-end about skin, hair, formulation, and everything else. It's a year-long program that you have to go through 3,000 pages worth of content. So I did that as well, graduated with distinction. And yeah, I've been using that as well to further improve our formulations and launch new products as well to help you guys solve all of your skin and hair related concerns. So thank you to everyone who has supported me and who supported the brand along the way. I appreciate it. My team appreciates it more than you know.